Well, hey there, it's Jen.
And Elke, welcome to the Jen and Elke Show, where we tell you what's the best thing to do in print-on-demand marketing and strategy so that you can sell a lot on the platforms that you're on, whether that's Zazzle or Etsy or Shopify. We're here for you. And again, this is the 5th of our 5-part series on assessing the Zazzle Holiday Guide for sales for Q4. And we've done a really deep dive. If you haven't watched any of the other videos and this is your first, please go back and watch the others. They are valuable. It's not just the guide. We have our own opinions on those suggestions that Zazzle makes based on our almost 19 years of experience of selling and doing really well during Q4 on the Zazzle platform. So today in the last video here is our top standout gift ideas, product trends for POD review. It's a lot. Okay, it's the last piece of the holiday guide that Zazzle's put information in, and it's actually probably the most important because we're going to give our 2 cents worth. It's going to be a little bit easier to understand. The link for this guide is in the description below, and also you can just Google Holiday Guide 2026 Zazzle and you'll find it. And you have to scroll all the way to the bottom to get to this information here. And the idea here is to find trends that are going to be helpful with either ideas or products that are going to hopefully sell for you on the in the next 3 months, in the next 3 months, because we're doing this recording in August, and literally our clients who have been part of our challenge, which is already in effect, but it's a little bit too late for you to enroll. You can still check with us, but we created a challenge that we've already done in July, and we did it again in August, and that was our 30 products for Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales that we researched based on data from past sales. And then this guide is just like suggestions, okay? And so we're bringing our wisdom and information that we carried through with our research and giving you opinions about what Zazzle says here on the guide. And we haven't really looked at these. This is the way we do this. We literally give you our first opinion based on what we already know, and our clients are doing well selling, because we're like the first challenge people. They're already starting to sell some of their products. So it's really cool. Okay, so again, what do we need to do as a disclaimer? All of these are other people's products. Don't copy, just use the concept, make up your own, all of that stuff. And this is a mixture of designs plus products. Okay.
All right. So the first one here is that we've got binders. Binders are something that's maybe not on your radar, because we've been talking a lot in the previous videos about stationery and gift wrapping and anything to do with sending like invitations for party supplies as well. So binders are a big seller as well for recipe binders. And then also the one that's pictured here is obviously maybe like a Christmas photo album. I'm not too sure. It just says Mary and Bright and then the Anderson family. But binders are a big seller.
And also to keep the cards in, right? Like you could.
Yes, that's true. Keep your holiday cards in. Very sweet. So definitely design binders. And like we said, this is something that we haven't talked about before in these past videos.
But if we recommend doing these,
Family t-shirts. This is a fun one because, you know, a lot of people
ugly sweater.
Ugly sweater or the ugly t-shirt. And then, of course, this one here is talking about the cousin crew. People get together, family reunions during Christmas time as well. And so you can definitely have a lot of fun with doing different apparel for clothing. Then this is an odd one. Like they went from a product type to now like a theme or a person. And so animal lovers. So of course we spoke about pet related holiday cards in one of the previous videos. But now we can get down into like the things that people like. For example, if you are a dog lover or a cat lover, tote bags, mugs, I wouldn't so much say t-shirts, but, you know, all of the little things, keychains, stuff that's more of that little keepsake memento type stuff that you can have as a pet lover. And that would be gift giving. So as a person who you are selling on the Zazzle platform and you're looking at this video, you personally might not be an animal lover, but it doesn't mean that people don't buy those things on the Zazzle platform. Next is wrapping paper. We spoke about this before. Wrapping paper is a big seller. And interestingly enough, you can have wrapping paper be customizable with a name or a photo, but a lot of the wrapping paper doesn't need to have customization. You just need to have a really nice pattern associated with it. be very wary of when you're doing the rolled wrapping paper that your pattern is seamless. And because we've had some issues in the past where people think that their pattern is seamless, but it actually isn't. Okay, games. So we've got pickleball paddles, cornhole sets. There's even like the Connect 4 game as well. They have ping pong balls and things like that. So there's a whole beer pong tables. There's lots of products. Playing cards.
Puzzles, and poker chips,
So there's a lot of things that you can create for games, and this would be also a gift-giving item. Then Baby's First Christmas, it's interesting. The theme, like the mixture of all of these things are all kind of all over the place. Yeah. They're random. We spoke about kind of Baby's First Christmas or Baby's Christmas with the holiday cards, but definitely when it comes to Baby's First Christmas, ornaments are a big, big seller. Then it does say, blankets and apparel as well. But I would say if anything you're going to focus in on would be ornaments.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. DIY gifts. I'm not too sure really what to say about this in terms of the, it's just more about the packaging.
Exactly. Yeah.
Where you would create stickers or favor boxes and
things
like that.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a tag or something. Yeah. Maybe.
I don't know, because there has been the other review that we did. Remember the invitations, the cutout invitations, that they didn't even really use a product that is available on Zazzle. So I don't know particularly if this is a product on the Zazzle platform or not. It's come from a blog, else. A website.
I don't like that Zazzle basically gives you an idea that really you can't find a product that belongs to, like, that you can use on Zazzle. So it's a waste.
But stickers, favor boxes, tissue paper, anything that you could like wrap a homemade gift in.
As if there aren't enough products on Zazzle that they could use as a gift, as an image.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then here it says recipe keepsakes. We spoke about recipe binders before. It's a picture of a binder, but then they say tea towels as well, featuring handwritten recipes. I think that's a cool concept, but I've seen them around, and I honestly, like, when you're like, for me, it just doesn't make sense. You're going to be using this tea towel all the time, and it's like a hand towel. And so having a recipe on it, it's a cute design, but it doesn't make sense to me. So you can try it if you want, but the recipe binders is definitely the big one here. Stationery and stamps, of course. These are showcasing a floral graphic, but very generic. So this would maybe be a gift that somebody would give somebody. Yeah. We're not talking about creating stationery and stamps. And it says stamps, but you can't even do stamps.
It's the rubber
stamp. Or the self-inking.
So basically just a gift of a nice set of note cards. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ornaments are a huge seller during the holiday season, whether it be for weddings like this one, Mr. and Mrs. Then we had Baby First Christmas. Then there's pets. Then just pictures of family members in general.
First home, favorite teachers, siblings, grandparents, furry companions.
Fury companions. Furry companions. Yeah. And then next one, mugs, same sort of thing. Yeah. Grandparents, parents, moms, friends, best friends, pet lovers. And then they've brought back this, the cherry stripes again.
I know, it's bugging you, isn't it?
the color. I mean, I think this one's less distracting because it doesn't have
merry happy moments. We're sorry that we're dissing your design.
No, I'm not dissing it. I like it. I'm just saying that they've picked it. It's just showcased now twice, which is nice.
Yeah.
So gift tags, stickers. Of course, that's something essential, because when people are, giving gifts, just think about it though, because I have seen some gift tags that it's very like from one person to another, and gift tags can be bought just one off, but it's the same as having like a badge or something like that, where if somebody wants multiples, then they would have to customize each and every single one. So when you're making your gift tag, like I've seen people say to Jennifer from Elke.
I know.
And so, but you want to have the to and from as a space, rather than having the actual names. I mean, people can delete that, of course, when they're in the design tool, but it makes more sense that way.
That's a good tip. So keep watching our videos all the way to the end. We noticed you don't watch all the way to the end. So we can check on you, and we see really cool, important stuff near the end of our videos.
Yes.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, calendars, huge, big seller during the holiday season, although they don't sell. I mean, it's weird because we've had some clients sell one-offs like randomly in July.
Well, calendars, it's the beginning, right?
Yeah, but calendars sell a lot during
September,
the year.
October, November, December, yeah.
But then towards like January and February, not so much. But the thing is that on Zazzle, which I can't even really remember because it's been so long, but they have the option to like pick a year. So you can actually customize a calendar for 2029 if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't really matter in terms of when people buy it. The one thing that I would recommend is that in your design, make it evergreen. So don't add on your cover photo 2027, because then you'll have to go in and edit it all every year. The only thing that I would recommend to do that is for graduation, which we're not talking about today. But yes, make your calendar evergreen. Then we've got playing cards. We already spoke about those in the games section. But, you can have monograms on it. You can have names. You can have the pictures of, newlyweds, first baby. Like there's so many things, dogs, sports, like lots of different little sub niches there. Gifts for the host. So this is kind of fun because I don't know if many people know this, but Zazzle also offers like random items like cutting boards and serving trays and candles and coffee and towels, obviously these tea towels. And so there's lots of little tiny gifts that you can make for the host. So that this person, when they're hosting a party, and then they're hosting a party, they have the accessories that they can use to serve their food or to, do whatever. And then
all the stuff for wellness.
Yes. And then the last one here, wellness minded. So yoga mats, water bottles. They have all these duffel bags, there's
the duffel bags are really huge. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're nice and big as well as they sell well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
just so you know, like the last couple of things we've just described, and it's because we're all in on these. So definitely make all of these, and then even the row up, right? There wasn't anything that we said no to. So this is your definite go-to list. Make sure that you make these.
And then really quickly, we're going to wrap up the rest of this guide. Don't need to make another individual video. So these are popular holiday keywords. So when you're creating your products, you can use these keywords. This is something that Zazzle's curated for you. In your product, keywords, you don't need to, if you're, for example, making an ornament, you don't need to keyword or tag your ornament by saying ornament. Describe it in terms of what it looks like and the design. Then
and obviously not every one of those keywords goes in every one of your products. You have to pick which ones actually fit.
Yes. And then we also in the previous video talked about all of these other seasonal celebrations. So Halloween, Dia de los Muertos, Diwali, Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, solstice, Kwanzaa, New Year's. All of these are, I would call secondary to Christmas and the season's greetings and the main sort of time. Although not everybody does celebrate Christmas, but it is the majority of the sales. You can dive into any of these other ones after you start making holiday stuff, but I would definitely recommend taking your time to focus in on the holiday related to Christmas or season's greetings or happy holidays before you dive into those other areas of those seasonal / cultural times of year.
Absolutely, because that's the marketing and strategy that you get from us, because we're going to help you wade through everything because there's so much and what to do first, what to do next, etc. So if this has been valuable for you as a series, this is number 5 of a 5-part series analyzing the Zazzle Holiday Guide for 2026. Please subscribe to our channel and click those links below. Get started. Join our email list, whatever is down there, just get involved because that way you won't miss anything that we bring out.
Thank you so much for watching. Bye.